hearts on fire, living proof. This is the place, this is the vibe. Comics fans, bring it alive. Comic fans, we're taking flight. Lights go down, we burn so bright. From page to screen, we own the night. Comics fans, Twitch unite. Follow now, comics fans, we ride.
Hey, g'day, everyone. What's going on? I hope you're all having a super Saturday today. We are going to do some Marvel Snap a bit later on, but first we have Marvel's October 2026 solicitations to react to. So we are going to be jumping in and doing that. Before we do that, we do need to do the anniversary. Give me a second. Dragons first again. How you going, man? Yeah, it's not as many as it was yesterday. Nowhere near as many as. All right. So, Marvel anniversaries for July 25th. We have Doc Savage in 1972. Curtis Jackson, aka Power Broker, in 1978, Tuck in 1995, and Spider in 2007. That's it. Got one today. Okay. Now. We have there. We need the Marvel background up. All right. So, as always, this is with a big thanks to AIPT for compiling this information. There's the linkage for you folks to investigate, or to read along if you like. So, settle in. We could be here for a bit. Right, so yes, full October 2026 Marvel Comics solicitations. Amazing Spider-Man 1001, not Spider-Man 1000. Amazing Spider-Man 1001. And the new Midnight Universe that Marvel are launching. It's a new line of horror comics. Yeah, basically reimagining main Marvel characters like Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, and the X-Men as horror characters. Not sure about that, but I guess, we'll have to wait and see. We're not going to read through all that. We're just going to jump straight in. We are also going to put on to... I am going to turn it down a bit. Not... So it's not distracting. It's just kind of like background music. All right. So we have Midnight X-Men, which is the lead series, I think, in the new Midnight line, where I believe the X-Men are reimagined as vampires. We've seen Storm as a vampire tons of times before. We had her originally bitten by Dracula back in the, I think it was the early 80s. And then we had Bloodstorm from the Mutant X universe. So yeah, we've seen Storm as a vampire a lot. But yes, Midnight X-Men #1, written by Jonathan Hickman with art by Matteo Delafonte. Lot of variant covers. Not going to go through all those. The clock strikes midnight and it's the dark dawn of a new era. Shadows of New York City are stalked by vampires and the mutant empires. The sword of Damocles hangs over the peace between these two species and the factions within them. An outright war is brewing and the unturned will be caught in the crossfire. Okay. So it's X-Men versus vampires. Pretty cool. And then we get Midnight Fantastic Four, which looks to be like a full-on body horror comic, which I'm not a fan of body horror. It grosses me out. But yeah, we have Midnight Fantastic Four #1, written by Benjamin Percy with art by Kev Walker. Lot of variant covers as well. An obsessive scientist delves into the secrets of the universe, perhaps left best unknown to humankind, leaving himself and 3 others warped in strange and horrifying ways. What horrible secrets lie in the new dimensions they've discovered, and can humanity survive the discovery? Slept a little better last night, but tired. Midnight Spider-Man, which is this really gross. It's like I don't know, growing on his chest. Very weird. Midnight Spider-Man #1, Philip Kennedy Johnson writing with Cytronic on art. Cytronk. Sorry, Cytronk. With a lot of variant covers. A young man is transformed into a hideous spider hybrid by the ruthless Oscorp Corporation in their pursuit for eternal life. When Oscorp begins to use the secrets unlocked by his mutation to create more human-animal hybrids, he must embrace his grotesque new form to fight back. Okay. All right, it'll be interesting to see how well these do. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how well these do sales-wise. The X-Men one will probably be the best one because it's John Hickman writing it, so... But yeah. All right, and then we get Captain America 16, written by Chip Zdarsky, art and cover by Valerio Schiti, with a bunch of variants to be revealed at San Diego Comic-Con. And then we also have Avengers Armageddon issue 5, written by Chip Zdarsky, Delio Diaz, and Frank Alpizar, art with cover by Dyke Rowan, and a bunch of variants to be revealed at San Diego Comic-Con. I don't know if I like this. Just put him in the solicitations. Like, and apparently it's been undone. It was on a panel yesterday, I believe. But yeah. And then we get Wolverine Paradise. New miniseries by the looks. Yes. Issue 1 of 5. Oh. Written with art and cover by Dan Panosian. With a bunch of variants. Escape into danger. Logan steps away from the X-Men, but awaiting under the glitz and glamour of Miami is a simmering criminal underworld and a crucible that will bring out the warrior, the mutant, the Wolverine. Writer-artist Dan Panosian takes the reins of Wolverine, steering him into an all-new, can't-miss, auteur-driven adventure where Paradise ain't exactly what you'd expect. Along with guest star Dazzler, the heat is on and will only cook hotter from here on out, so don't miss the launch of this all-new series. That's pretty cool. With Dazzler as a guest star. I like that. Oh, man. Stop yawning. All right. Doom All on One. Looks like it's Doom versus everybody. Oh, that is a sick cover.
Lizard.
Hey, Puppet. That is a sick cover. Doom wearing a Fantastic Four outfit. Interesting. Doom versus Thor, like we saw in the trailer, the Doomsday trailer. All right, Doom All on One. Al Ewing writing, Alessandro Capuccio art and cover with a bunch of variants. And Doom has them outnumbered. Lol. Got a bunch of stuff to do, so we'll lurk. Hope all is well. Yeah, no worries, mate. Thanks for the lurk. For decades, Dr. Doom challenged the demon in Mephisto as only Doom would dare for the freedom of his mother's soul. This is the tale of his greatest such challenge as Doom battles the entire Marvel Universe across the searing flames of perdition itself. Does the Marvel Universe have a hope in literal heck? Find out, Doom believers, across 50, count them 50 widescreen, landscape-oriented splash pages of the eschatological brawl to end them all. 64-page one-shot with 50 landscape-oriented splash pages. This sounds amazing. Hey, Juan, how you doing? This sounds incredible. I'm very keen for this. Written by Al Ewing with art by Alessandro Capuccio, and he's doing 50 widescreen landscape-oriented splash pages. This sounds like an absolute treat. All right, then we get Infernal Hulk versus Fantastic Four, #1. Philip Kennedy Johnson writing, Cian Tormey art, with a cover by Nick Klein and a bunch of variants, to be revealed at San Diego Comic-Con. Jesus, Marvel. Why not wait to release your solicitations until after Comic-Con? If you're going to do this to be revealed at San Diego Comic-Con business. It's just annoying. All right. And then we get Fantastic Four issue 18. Another DNX tie-in. DNX being the X-Men Fantastic Four crossover that is starting August, actually. I think next month. Ryan North writing, Vincenzo Caratu on art with a cover by Giuseppe Camuncoli with a bunch of variants. Jorge Fornes, David Yarden, and a TBA. DNX tie-in. The Fantastic Four are lost with no memory of who they are or why they're there. But now they know they need to find out fast because Magneto's life hangs in the balance. But without identities or a clear understanding of their powers, the FF are as much a danger to themselves as they are their opponents. The FF fight foes have never fought before, plus in this issue, Ben gets dunked in acid. It hurts a ton. All this plus romance, kissing, the Beast and Johnny and Ben getting some real talking about their relationship. It's the conclusion to our DNX tie-in that you won't want to miss. And then we get, I think, is this the last issue of DNX? Oh no, DNX is still going on. So the Fantastic Four tie-in is only a couple of issues, but meanwhile, DNX is continuing on. All right. Issue 3 of 5, Jed MacKay writing, Federico Vicentini on art with a cover by Kerr Andrews and a bunch of variants. While 3K's counterstroke has shocked the X-Men, Philadelphia is no less in the shadow of disaster as the chairman's spoilsport plan comes into effect. The X-Men must look to the least of their number, while the Fantastic Four fight against time to deliver the data that can save the day. The chairman being this guy who is the original Beast, who went complete mad scientist. We get a Scalp Hunter cover. That's sick. I really like that Scalp Hunter is one of the X-Men now. Ex-Marauder turned X-Man. It's very cool. X-Men 39, Jed MacKay writing, Netho Diaz art, covered by Tony S. Daniel with a bunch of variants. DNX tie-in. While the X-Men do battle in Philadelphia, enemies put their sights on the X-Men's home base, the Factory in Alaska, but the Factory is not undefended, and John Greycrow, aka Scalp Hunter, is an army unto himself. All right, I'm looking forward to this. I really do like how they've developed this guy's character. He's gone from being just one of the grunts of the Marauders to being, a full-fledged character in his own right with his relationship with Psylocke, aka Quanon, not Betsy Braddock. Betsy Braddock is Captain Britain now. But yeah, like he was basically the co-star of Psylocke's recent ongoing series, and yeah. And yeah, now he's like a full-fledged X-Man. So I like it. I like when they take characters and actually flesh them out instead of just being, oh, here's the villain of the month. Let's take this villain of the month and actually develop his character, And then, we got another issue. We got 2 issues. 2 issues of X-Men. X-Men 40, Jed MacKay writing, Tony S. Daniel art and cover. Bunch of variants. DNX tie-in. Alone on what could be a flying tomb, Psylocke stalks a mysterious monster on a solo mission for answers, but the answers she finds may raise only further questions. And then Tomb of Apocalypse continues. That is a large Minotaur. Oh, and we get Shatterstar pops up. Is that Richter? Yes, Richter. Tomb of Apocalypse, issue 3 of 5. Ashley Allen writing, Domenico Carbone art, cover by Fabrizio Di Tommaso, with a variant by Corey Smith. More horror awaits in the tomb. Jubilee and Wolverine of the X-Men have survived in Apocalypse's Tomb of Secrets so far, at odds with Richter and Shatterstar, who have other secret aims for delving into the Ancient One's base. These mutants have only just begun to discover what lies within, and exactly how much danger they're in. After all, whenever Apocalypse appears, his horsemen are sure to follow. Now, Richter was basically Apocalypse's student during the Excalibur run. And he was basically becoming like a druidic kind of character. So it'll be interesting. Like, he definitely doesn't look like his druid self there. So yeah, it'll be very interesting to see. And Shatterstar's in his OG costume, so no idea what's going on there. All right, then we get Gambit gone. With Rogue about to punch him fair in the face. Gambit gone, issue 2 of 5. Steve Orlando writing, Eduardo Ordino and Gerardo Sandoval art, with cover by Simone DeMeo and variants by Arco Rod Rice and Megan Hetrick. Rogue versus Gambit. The fiery relationship between Gambit and Rogue of the X-Men has known many ups and downs, but since their marriage, life's been pretty good for these lovebirds. In this follow-up to X-Men of Apocalypse, Gambit will come to Rogue for help with one of his most dangerous schemes yet, and she's not very happy about it, and with innocent lives hanging in the balance, Gambit will face an all-new threat that wants each and every mutant life ended. All right. New issue of Uncanny X-Men. Oh, that looks like that hurts. That's Hag, isn't it? That's Sarah Gaunt. Yeah. Uncanny X-Men 37. Gail Simone writing. Juan Frigeri art and cover with a bunch of variants. Somber Steel versus Adamantium. Killer versus Killer. After the shocking events of Wild Ride, some of the Uncanny X-Men take a much-needed break to recover and lick their wounds, leaving the Wolverine to stand watch over them in their vulnerable state. But the Hag, Sarah Gaunt, has a bone to pick with the survivors, an adamantium bone, and will just one X-Man be enough to stop her bloodthirst for revenge? Our most brutal story yet, Claw versus Claw. All right, and then we get X-Men United. That doesn't look too good. That Blade? That Blade. Issue 8. Yes. X-Men United 8. Evel Ewing and Evan Narcisse writing. Tiago Palma art. Cover by Stefano Caselli. Art style variant cover by TBA with variants by Jungjin Yoon and another TBA. Follow Your Hunger. The Daywalker Blade came calling at Grey Matter Lane when his daughter Bloodline went missing, but as the X-Men have helped to investigate, her disappearance has gone from suspicious to downright terrifying. Who's behind the spate of recent deaths in Atlanta? Which mutants are to blame? And even more importantly, what previous unknown mutant conspiracy hangs above it all, pulling the strings? And then we get Inglorious X-Force. That's a sick cover. I like that. RB Silver. Great cover. Oh, is this the final issue? So, for those that aren't aware, Marvel nowadays give new ongoing books 10 issues to find an audience and bring in the sales. And if they don't hit a certain sales target by 10 issues, cancelled. So we've seen quite a few books that have hit issue 10 and stopped. Most notably recently was the last Star Wars ongoing series. It got to issue 10 and they cancelled it because it wasn't selling enough. Which is wild considering it was meant like it's Star Wars, you know. So issue 10 of Inglorious X-Force. Does it continue after issue 10? Tim Seeley writing, Michael Star, is it Star or Saint Maria art, cover by RB Silver, variant cover by Ivan Fiorelli. As X-Force is flung into the far future, they're faced with a terrible possibility. Has their leader Cable been compromised? As the team questions everything about their mission, a new leader emerges. But is it too late to save X-Force from what they've already set in motion? Doesn't sound exactly final issue of the series-ish solicitation. The cover certainly doesn't look like a final issue kind of cover. So I wonder if it's going to continue. All right, Generation X-23. And it's approaching its issue 10 as well. Issue 9. Jody Hauser writing, Marco Renner art, cover by Athila Fabio with a variant cover by Partha Pratim. Laura and Gabby take the Generated kids on a road trip to learn more about where they came from, but they find more than they bargained for. All hail the Church of the Generated. Whatever that is. X-Men 97, Season 2, the prequel comic series. And is that the Acolytes? Was that Gargoyle? Is that her first cover appearance too? Might be. We've got Exodus, we've got Vote, we've got Senyaka. That Javits, I think. Crazy. Oh, that's a cool X Factor cover. I like that. All right. Oh, it's the last issue of the prequel series. X-Men 97, Season 2, Issue 5. Steve Fox writing, Salva Espen art, cover by Todd Nork. Variant cover by Elena Casagrande, animation variant cover. Mutant Mayhem. Exodus leads the Acolytes against the forces of Apocalypse, and Cable and X-Force are caught in the middle. Who will emerge victorious, and who will determine the path for all of mutant kind? See what the future holds for the X-Men in this explosive finale. So yes, this is the prequel comic series to the current Season 2 of X-Men 97. New issue of, or last issue of the Bishop mini with his sister Shard returning. Bishop issue 5 of 5, Saladin Ahmed writing, Mario Santoro art, cover by David Parator, variant cover Karen S. Darbo. Time's up. Final Brotherhood's endgame is revealed with the truth laid bare. Bishop and his sister Shard have to decide between saving their family and preserving the timeline as we know it. Don't miss the mind-bending conclusion of this explosive series. And then we get X-Men Outback. I'm very keen to read this book. I love the fact that the X-Men had a temporary base in the Australian Outback. And Havoc is always a favourite of mine. I've always liked Havoc. And Wolverine, of course, as well. That's a cool cover. Oh, it's the last issue as well. Issue 5 of 5. Steve Orlando writing, Stephen Segovia art, cover by Russell Douterman, variant cover by Chris Allen. I want my murder television. Oh, it's Mojo. The world believes the X-Men are dead, but all Mojo knows is that he's lost his meal ticket. Desperate, Mojo debuts a new rating smash, the Murder Video Channel. Can the X-Men stop the murderous mayhem without revealing themselves? And how can Longshot explain that cliffhanger, Mojo's murder video star is his ex? Okay, so new character. Never heard of them before. Lol. All right, then we get Gambit Wanted. Is this the last issue of this mini? That's a cool cover. Oh no, issue 4 of 5. There's still one more to go after that. Chris Claremont writing, Robert Gill art, cover by Lionel Francis Yu, variant cover by Athela Fabio. Bounty on Gambit. Gambit's getting a hit coming and going, but in the throwdown with Bounty, is he the hero or the villain? And in carrying out his mission, he stands poised to make a chilling mistake that could alter his destiny forever. Co-creator Chris Claremont's return to Remy LeBeau is a can't-miss chapter in the canon of one of X-Men's most popular mutants. Claremont also created Bounty when Claremont was writing Fantastic Four. I believe he created Bounty for that book. So he's brought her back for this one. That's cool. Wade Wilson, Deadpool 9. Benjamin Percy writing, Jeff Shaw art, cover by Jeff Shaw. Art style variant cover TBA. 4-part connecting variant Jose Maria Casanovas. Variant cover Klaus Janson. To be revealed at San Diego Comic-Con. Yeah, this is getting to be... This is... Marvel, what are you doing? Oh, and another one, Punisher 9. Now, I know Deadpool and Punisher are doing a crossover. This is meant to be probably the conclusion of the crossover. But we get Punisher 9, written by Benjamin Percy, Jose Luis Suarez, art, cover by David Marquez. Art style variant by Bitbar, variant cover Giuseppe Cavancoli, 4-part connecting variant Jose Maria Casanovas, variant cover by Kendrick Kunka Lim. To be revealed at San Diego Comic-Con. This makes for a very boring... solicitations react when it's all just to be revealed at San Diego. Like I said earlier, they should have waited until after Comic-Con to release their solicitations. We get a new issue of Alien vs. X-Men with Cable looking like he is in quite a spot of bother. Issue 2 of 5, Kieran Gillen and Chris Claremont writing, Geraldo Borges art, cover by Ryan Stegman, variant cover German Peralta. Or is it Herman? Peralta, variant cover by Tony Daniel, variant cover TBA. Here comes Cable. He's come from the future with a handpicked team to put a stop to the alien decimation of Earth. But is it too little too late for the surviving X-Men and all of humanity? The new alien queen makes her terrifying presence known. Plus, the continuation of Chris Claremont's flashback story featuring Kitty Pryde versus the Xenomorphs for the fate of the Phoenix. With how much Gambit there is, I'm shocked there isn't a current Deadpool X Gambit too. Yeah, there probably should be. But, I mean, he's got 2 miniseries, and he's also one of the major players in Uncanny X-Men. So, yeah, so maybe that's, like, enough Gambit. Yeah, because there's Gambit Wanted, Gambit Gone. We've had Deadpool Gambit miniseries before as well, so. All right, Amazing Spider-Man. Issue 1001. Joe Kelly writing, Pepe Larraz art and cover. Also, I do like the fact that they are continuing the numbering from when they changed it to 1,000 in September, and they're continuing it with 1001. Although Marvel's numbering system is dodgy because this includes books that were not titled Amazing Spider-Man. So yeah, their actual numbering is a little suspect, you know. Joe Kelly writing, Pepe Larraz art and cover, color block variant David Nakayama, variant cover by Steve Rude with a variant cover TBA, and a 4-part connecting legacy variant cover by Todd Nork. Aftermath from issue 1000, Spider-Man goes to battle against Ravage, and Aunt May's caught in the middle, but has Spidey already lost war? Oh, we get another issue? Yep, issue 1002. Joe Kelly writing, Pepe Larraz art and cover, color block black variant cover, David Nakayama, variant cover by Ben Sue, TBA, and the connecting legacy variant by Todd Nork. Spider-Man vs. Ravage, round 3. Spider-Man's fight with Ravage reveals shocking clues about the villain's origins, forcing Peter to confront the truth about the house that Spidey built. This time, Spidey's victory may come at too great a cost to Peter Parker. I wonder, is Ravage his recently revealed cousin? Who is apparently Aunt May's actual son, which I think is this guy. Yeah, is he actually Ravage? And does this Ravage have any connection to Ravage 2099 as well? Another question. The Amazing Venom. And now, for those that don't know, this is Boomerang. Boomerang gets himself a symbiote. The symbiote's name is Passenger, and he renames himself to Comeback, which is a terrible name. But he's still in a book called The Amazing Venom, which makes it even more confusing. Because he's not Venom. It's not even the Venom symbiote. It's a different symbiote. Odd choices from Marvel to do this. Amazing Venom 2 of 5. Jordan Morris writing, Luke Ross art, cover by Stefano Caselli, variant cover Will Robson, variant cover Bitba, variant cover Bitba. 2 variant covers. Out of this world, Comeback is determined to get to Clintar, but for a simple bagman like Boomerang, that's easier said than done. But didn't they swear they weren't doing any space stuff? Regardless, their quest to get the heck off the planet takes them on a tour of Marvel heroes and villains from Scarlet Witch to 4, and many more in between. So yeah, it's super odd that it's Boomerang with a symbiote named Passenger renaming himself to Comeback in a comic series named Amazing Venom. Super weird. But hey, it's Boomerang headlining a book. I'm there for it. New issue of Miles Morales, Spider-Man. That's a cool cover. I like that one. Issue 3, written by Brian Hill, Nico Leon, and Valentin Delandro on art, covered by Simone DeMeo, with a bunch of variant covers. Sins of the Father, Part 3. Spider-Man made a mistake. He got in the way. Now Jeff Morales' past isn't just back to haunt him. Miles' friends and family could all end up as collateral. Jeff may be complicit in this villain's rise, but what role did the Kingpin of Crime play, and how can Spidey hope to stop a foe who can mess with Miles' own uncanny spider powers? And then we get another issue of Spider-Man, Hulk, Fire and Brimstone. This is the Kevin Smith series. Yeah, Spider-Man, Hulk, Fire and Brimstone, issue 3 of 5. Kevin Smith and Andy McElfresh writing. RB Silver art and cover. Variant cover by Gabriel Del Otto. Variant cover Terry Dodson, Sumit Kumar, Dominus Vobiscum. The hour of the exorcism of the Hulk is upon us. Spidey's a bit skeptical, but when the head honcho of hell himself tries to intervene, perhaps it's a sign from up above that Bruce Banner is onto something here. Lol. Spider-Man, Long Way Home. Issue 4 of 5, Jonathan Hickman writing, Adam Kubert art and cover, variants by David Marquez, Attila Fabio, Chris Allen. Three paths converge. The knockdown drag-out brawl of the century continues. It's a certified free-for-all, and the question is not if our heroes will survive one another, but if they can still call themselves heroes when all's said and done. And Punisher versus the Amazing Spider-Man mini continues. Issue 4 of 5, Dan Abnett writing, Alvaro Lopez art, covered by Jonas Scharf, parents by Julian Totino Tedesco and Adam Gorham. Peter Parker meet Frank Castle. As Spider-Man tries to rein in the Punisher, Peter Parker gets an unexpected visitor at his door. Does Frank Castle know Peter is actually Spider-Man? This issue puts the verses in Punisher versus Spider-Man. Enough said. Lol. And then we get Amazing Spider-Man, Amazing Visions. Oh, it's collecting all of Lee Bermejo's variant covers. Yeah, Jess Harold writing, Lee Bermejo art and cover. Spider-Man's history illustrated by Lee Bermejo. Superstar artist Lee Bermejo captures major moments from Spider-Man's life in 25 stunning variant covers, now collected in one beautiful comic book. Bermejo's covers, which help count down issue by issue to the landmark Amazing Spider-Man 1000, take you from Peter Parker's timeless origin story, in which he learned his painful lesson about power and responsibility, through clashes with classic foes, the devastating loss of Gwen Stacy, the saga of the symbiote costume, his relationship with Mary Jane Watson, the shocking saga of the superior Spider-Man, and more of the events that defined your friendly neighborhood wall crawler, all presented alongside historical context, insights from the artist, behind-the-scenes artwork, bonus covers, and more. 56-page one-shot. That's cool. I like how they're doing that. I like how they're acknowledging, you know, this artist's art, with like, you know, compiling them all into a single book. That's great. And then we get an Amazing Spider-Man Halloween special. Oh, Hallows Eve is back. Nice. Christina Island writing, Mike Hawthorne art, covered by Mike Hawthorne, variant covers by TBA. Happy Spider-Ween. Treat yourself with tricks in this epic Halloween adventure. The trick, Hallows Eve tries to pull off her biggest heist yet, and Spider-Man's got to stop her before she imperils the entire 616. The treat, a new costume for Spidey. Plus, we have some Spidey secrets hidden away in this issue too. Hey, Hydrator, thank you for the hydrate. 32-page one-shot. Hail, hydrate. Cut off one water supply. Two more shall take their place. All right. And then we get a series of one-shots they announced called Punisher Showdowns. This one's got Punisher versus Black Widow. Yep, written by Tom Waltz, art by Greg Land, cover by Greg Land, variant covers Mark Bagley and Joe Jusko. Frank Castle crosses paths with the heroes of the Marvel U. In the first of an all-new series, a threat from a terrorist cell puts Frank Castle on a mission to Las Vegas, where the Black Widow's intel on a Wolf Spider operative will set them on a bullet-riddled collision course. But will Punisher and Black Widow see eye to eye, or is this eye for an eye going to leave bodies in their wake? The Punisher's one-man war on the guilty crosses paths with other denizens of the Marvel Universe with explosive and unexpected results in the Punisher Showdowns in a 40-page one-shot. First of a series of one-shots. And then we get Black Cat, who has survived the 10-issue curse. More than survived, up to issue 15. G. Willow Wilson writing, Gleb Melnikov art, covered by Jose Maria Casanovas, variants by David Nakayama, Aiko, and Puppeteer Lee. In swings Spidey. The Amazing Spider-Man swings by to help Felicia Hardy with, check notes, a heist? Oh no, stop a heist, I think. Their relationship status has gone from enemies to lovers and everywhere in between, but this latest job threatens to place them firmly in the enemies category. Uh-oh. All right, and then we get the Avengers, Meals to Astonish. Lol, I like it's Jose Andres, a chef. Yeah, Meals to Astonish, Avengers #1, Steve Orlando, Jacob Chabot and more. Writing, Roy Mercado, Jacob Chabot and more on art. Covered by Lionel Francis Yu with TBA variant covers. World-class chef, restaurateur, humanitarian and educator Jose Andres joins the Avengers. Tony Stark and Jose are headed to Las Vegas to debut their new disaster relief technology when they're attacked by Ultron. It's up to Jose and the Avengers to save their tech and the world. Also, Venom Nom debuts, plus more Jeff's Table and Test Kitchen. You won't want to miss this. Venom Nom. Oh dear. And then we get Iron Man Racing Towards Doom. This is a collab with F1. Ethan Sachs writing, Greg Land art, covered by Phil Noto. When high-speed tech collides with world-shaking danger, Iron Man must take the lead. Atlassian Williams F1 team star drivers Carlos Sainz and Alex Albon face a Latvian threat on and off the track. But at the finish line, Dr. Doom waits and he's playing for keeps. Also starring Black Widow and Captain America Sam Wilson. 32-page one-shot. Then we get Nova, Return of the Rings. Excuse me, Sam Alexander is back. Josh Trujillo and Juan Ponce writing, Rafael Loureiro and Andy Pereira on art, with a cover by Humberto Ramirez, variant covered by Phil Jimenez. The Rings of Power return to Earth. Oh, the Mandarin's Rings of Power. Deemed too dangerous to remain on Earth, the 10 Rings of Power were jettisoned off into the depths of space, but have since broken containment. Now one of the rings returns to Earth with a brand new bearer, hell-bent on getting his hands on the sentient supercomputer Worldmind. As his first step of galactic domination, his target, none other than Sam Alexander, aka Nova. Don't miss out on this Hispanic Heritage Month celebration. 32-page one-shot. All right. And then we go Black Panther and Namor. The Doomed series continues. Issue 2 of 5. Ethan S. Parker and Griffin Sheridan writing. Stefano Nisi art. Covered by Dave Johnson. Variants by David Nakayama and TBA. Spinning out of the events of Avengers, Armageddon, and Captain America. Black Panther and Namor, murderous rivals turned reluctant allies, are on a journey to hell to confront Dr. Doom. To get there, they'll need the help of the Sorcerer Supreme herself, the Scarlet Witch, but when the brutal demons who've been attacking the kingdoms of the Marvel Universe descend upon the Sanctum Sanctorum, their journey may be over before it's even begun. And then we get the Marvel Zombies Warzone series continues. Issue 2 of 5. Tom Waltz writing. Amy Infante. Apologies if I mispronounced the name. On art, covered by Tony Parker. Variant covers by Scott Hepburn and TBA. Enter the Dragon and descend into hell as the hunger takes Harlem. As a bruised and beaten Punisher makes his way down Manhattan towards the source of the zombie outbreak, his journey puts him on a collision course with none other than Luke Cage and Iron Fist. But when the Daughters of the Dragon join the fray, Frank Castle discovers he might have bitten off more than he can chew. As the city continues to descend into chaos and warfare, Frank will have to prove just why his bite's worse than his bark if he's got any hope of surviving the hunger. All right, and then we get Doom Quest. Oh, that looks like Galactus. Doom versus Galactus, Alex Ross style. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Oh, it's Monstro. Monstro sighting. Issue 5 of 10 of Doom Quest. Ryan North writing, Francesco Mobley art, covered by Alex Ross. Homage variant covered by Luciano Vecchio. Ben Su, Mark Chiarello, Aiko, and a Muppets variant by TBA. On his voyage through history, Doom has found his mind inside the body of many powerful men, but this is the first time he's in the body of a powerful woman, and better yet, she might just be the most powerful woman on the planet. Things are looking up for Victor Von Doom because he's now Susan Storm, the Invisible Girl. And to make matters worse, he's at a moment in history both critical and pivotal, for Galactus has arrived on Earth. Can Doom keep Earth safe and get what he wants, and what is to be done about Richards? All this and more as Doom's quest reaches new heights. Lol. Captain Britain 50th anniversary special. Let's go. Alan Davis, Chris Claremont, Dan Abnett writing. Alan Davis, Paul Davidson, Kelsey Ramsey on art. Covered by Alan Davis with a variant by David Mack. Live by the Sword. Join us for a Golden Jubilee to commemorate 50 years of Brian and Betsy Braddock, champions of the multiversal Captain Britain Corps. Chris Claremont and Paul Davidson weave a tale of Brian's earliest days defending the realm. Alan Davis shows what happens when you try to rein in a Braddock. And Dan Abnett and Kelsey Ramsey pit Betsy against the forces of Otherworld. Witness a can't-miss glimpse at the past, present, and future of these powerhouse twins 32-page one-shot. For those who don't know, Chris Claremont is the co-creator of Captain Britain and Psylocke. Then we get the Thor series continues. So it has gone from Mortal Thor to just Thor. Yep, issue 802. Al Ewing writing, Pasquale Ferry on art, covered by Alex Ross. Variants by Rod Rice and TBA. Fall from Grace. There is a place where angels gather in floating cities built purely for those with wings. Sigurd Jarlson has arrived at the highest point in this realm. Sigurd Jarlson cannot fly. Somewhere in heaven, a man with a hammer is taking the fall. Iron Man issue 10, Joshua Williamson writing, Carmen Canera art, covered by Ryan Stegman, variants David LaFuente, TBA, to be revealed at San Diego Comic-Con. What's that? The 6th one now? The 6th one that they've just gone, oh yeah, we'll do this later. You know, we'll reveal this later. You came here to the solicitations to read about it, but nah. We'll tell you about it later. I do hope that after Comic-Con's finished, they release a new version of these solicitations with all of the to be revealeds included. New issue of Daredevil. Mr. Fear's back, or is this a new Mr. Fear? Daredevil 8, Stephanie Phillips writing, Lee Garbutt art. Covered by Lee Garbutt, variants by David Nakayama, Eric Kanate, Dave Johnson, Greg Land. Fear Grips NYC. Mr. Fear, that is. When a new drug infiltrates ESU, Matt Murdock faces a new challenge threatening the student body as Daredevil faces off against a resurfaced madman. The stakes continue to rise for DD in the runaway hit series by Stephanie Phillips and Lee Garbutt, and if you haven't taken the plunge, leap in with this new arc and jumping on point. Jeff the Landshark Superstar, new issue. Oh. Issue 4 of 5. Kelly Thompson writing. Toki Takoro on art, covered by Gurihiru. Variant covered by Johnny Caballero. Enter MODOK to create a new Jeff. Mojo pressures MODOK, boy, that's a lot of MOs, to create an all-new, all-improved Jeff who will heed Mojo's every command. But Jeff and the Jeff Coast Avengers stage a height to rescue Ken. That's Ken, if you didn't know. Will they succeed or will it all go sideways? And how do you escape Mojo World? All right, yeah, and they're the Jeff Coast Avengers. All right, Godzilla conquers the multiverse. Is that? Mecha Fin Fang Foom. That's amazing. Issue 4 of 5, Jerry Duggan writing, Javier Garon art, covered by David Marquez with TBA variants. Godzilla versus everything. The Avengers of Doom unite as Doctor Doom, Miles Morales, Ghost Rider, and the Fantastic Four launch an all-out assault to save Asgard and Earth from the ultimate kaiju threat. Can Godzilla survive the penance stare, the mutant might of Krakoa, and the cosmic fury of the Bifrost? Will Mothra Mecha Fin Fang Foom? It is, and the new Marvel kaiju turn the tide, or is the multiverse doomed to destruction? Mecha Fin Fang Foom. And he's got a Punisher symbol on his chest as well. Okay. I'm here just for Mecha Fin Fang Foom. Let's go. Mark Spector Moon Knight. And the new Midnight Suns, apparently. Issue 9. Oh, it's approaching. It's issue 10 as well. Jed McKay writing. Devmali Pramanik art, covered by Jose Luis. Variants, David Nakayama, Maria Wolf, and TBA. The fall of the House of Monsters. Moon Knight made a bold and terrible gamble to try to save his allies, and the cost is about to come due. Can the newly forged Midnight Sun survive the fallout? Facsimile edition of Ultimate Fantastic Four 21, which was the first Marvel Zombies. We get Marvel Fanfare issue 2. Gets a facsimile edition. That's pretty cool. Uncanny X-Men 159. This is Vampire Storm. To tie in with Midnight X-Men. This gets a facsimile edition. Predator versus Planet of the Apes, issue 4 of 5. Greg Pak writing, penciled by Alan Robinson, covered by Stonehouse with a variant by TBA. Chaos on the Planet of the Apes. A war for supremacy is waging on the Planet of the Apes between Apekind, the telepathic mutants of the Forbidden Zone, and the alien Predator, and humanity's caught in the crosshairs. A stunning betrayal will change the course of the battle and the fate of the Planet of the Apes forever. Dun, dun, dun. More to be revealed at San Diego Comic-Con, which is Star Wars Fall of Kylo Ren 3 by Charles Soule, Will Sliney, with a cover by Phil Noto. Book of Boba Fett, issues 3 and 4 by Rod Barnes, Will Sliney, with covers by Ken Lashley, Philippe Masfera. All to be revealed at San Diego Comic-Con. God damn. Craven's Last Hunt gets a premiere collection, which is really cool. Extremis gets a premiere collection. Gore, the God Butcher, gets a premiere collection. And then Volume 1 of the current Punisher series gets collected. The Doctor Strange series gets collected. Yeah, issues 1 to 10. So yeah, it's finished after issue 10. So yep, there you go. There's another casualty of the 10-issue curse. Wolverine gets a volume 4. Amazing Spider-Man Venom Death Spiral gets collected. Weapons of Armageddon gets collected. Venom Volume 1 gets collected. First 4 issues. 5 issues, sorry. Shadow of Maul gets collected. Predator Bloodshed gets a trade. Deadly Hands of Kunlun gets a trade. Imperial Guardians gets a trade. It was meant to be an ongoing, but they cancelled it after issue 5. It didn't even make 10. Yep, they scrapped it after issue 5. Marvel Multiverse role-playing game introduces Godzilla. That's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, Marvel Multiverse role-playing game Godzilla, written by Matt Forbeck, Marty Forbeck, and Pali Paul Allure, covered by Paco Medina and Jesus Bertov, with art by Iguara. The King of Monsters invades the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game. This sourcebook includes new rules and maps for kaiju-sized battles and features profiles for Godzilla and monstrous rivals from Mothra to Fin Fang Foom. Written by D616 System co-creator and New York Times bestseller Matt Forbeck and Marty Forbeck, and stuffed with illustrations by Marvel's amazing army of artists. The battles kick off with an all-new comic book story written by Pali Paul Allure and drawn by Iguara. On sale February 2027. So, massive advanced solicitation for that one. All right, Hulk Omnibus Volume 4. Iconic cover, this one. It's the alternate cover for the Omnibus. There you go. One World Under Doom gets a hard omnibus. Yeah, 1,536 pages. That's crazy. That's the alternate cover. Reign of X gets a hardcover. Carl Soule's Daredevil run gets collected. Oh, it's a new printing. With an alternate cover. Ghost Rider Danny Ketch gets an epic collection. X Factor gets another epic collection. Morlock Massacre. Amazing Spider-Man gets another epic collection, which is Kane, I believe. Mark of Kane, yep. Daredevil epic collection, which is... Oh, this is the Death of Elektra. Yeah, iconic Frank Miller run. Guardians gets a modern era epic collection. Oh, it's the Annihilators mini. Gets collected. That's cool. Darth Vader gets a modern epic collection. Mighty Thor gets a modern era epic collection. That's Fear itself. Okay, and that's it, I think. Yeah, apart from an absolute bunch of books that were like to be revealed at to be revealed at Comic-Con. Now, what we can do is can we can look on. I was just checking on Marvel to see Marvel.com to see whether they'd released the solicitations just in it to digest format, but just a bunch of press releases. They're doing a new Indiana Jones comic as well, because they've got the rights to, because Disney owns Fox, and Marvel can publish any Fox IP like they've been doing, with Alien and Predator and Planet of the Apes, and now because Marvel have done Indiana Jones in the past, and they're doing it again. First Indiana Jones comic in a while. All right, I might fire up Snap and might jump into some Snap games because that looks to be everything. Yeah, that looks to be everything for Marvel in October. Hey, Gabe, why are you hungry at 1 a.m.? Have a delayed midnight snack. Back to a 5-stream streak, Dragons. Let's go. All right. Miss your old streak already? You'll get back there, man. Thin mints, here I come. Lol.
Yeah!
All right. Update the stream title. Right. Green neon. Naught day gold pass. Naught now, naught daily. Naught total. Naught. Hang on, I've got to post this on the creator Discord. What a bargain! I've got to put this on the creator Discord. I don't know if someone's already done this. Yep, what a bargain. I'm not going to click on I'm not going to try and buy it. I don't want to fuck it up. Lol. Hero Anthem variant. Okay. Oh wow. They're all fucked. Crazy. The shop's actually broken, chat. The shop is actually broken. I need to check and make sure that I'm getting the drops. Yes. What deck do we want to do today? This brand new Scorpion. We might keep on going with that one, I reckon. Yeah, we've got a win with Scorpion B and D in the deck. And, oh, we've got to do Spider-Man brand new day as well. Oh, we can do that afterwards. We can do the TO virus deck.
Yeah!
Upgrade a card. Well, I would if I had credits. Oh, well, hang on. We've got Spider-Man brand new day in this deck as well.
Hi, I'm Spider-Man.
Oh, where's, Untapped? Here we go. Don't like that.
Escaped.
I'm so sick of Gambit. Like, I love the character, but I fucking hate him in Marvel Snap. It's really upsetting that they made him such a toxic card in Marvel Snap. Like I said, they changed Spider-Man because he was such a toxic card. Why is it okay for fucking Gambit to be such a toxic card? Gambit should be an afflict card, not a destroy card.
Opponent snapped. Escaped.
Ah, take one cube and fuck off. I will pay the 1 cube fuck off tax. Hey, Zeros, how you doing, mate?
Hi, I'm Spider-Man.
Not bad. How about you? You're doing all right. It's fucking cold here today. Let's go! I can't believe we won that location -3 to -5. That's great. Yeah, we beat out Scorpion brand new day. I'm pretty impressed with that. Jeez, Ikari went from 12 to -2. Jesus. It's not a bad little deck I fucking cooked up. Touchwood. I'll play this game and then I'm going to chuck some food in the microwave because I am hungry. Nice.
Hi, I'm Spider-Man.
I want the throne.
Am I playing the Tokon beta this weekend? Nah. Not really into fighting games anymore. You have a soft spot for Marvel fighting games? Oh, I did an absolute ton of Marvel vs. Capcom, don't worry. And, like, I've played Street Fighters, I've played Mortal Kombat, like the OG ones. Oh, for fuck's sake, game. Snap, can, like Second Dinner, can you fix this fucking bug? Can you fix that fucking bug? It's a pain in the fucking ass to have to restart the game because you claim missions that are completed and then it instantly replaces them as if they're incomplete. But if you restart the game, then it shows them up as complete and you can claim them and they stay claimed. It's a pain in the fucking ass.
Yeah!
Right, now they're claimed. I mean, I played and streamed Multiverses as well, you know, because it had DC characters in it too. Yeah, no, it's not. It was around and then they pulled it down, which was one of the worst things they could have fucking done with it, in my opinion.
Hi, I'm Spider-Man.
First Cage I've seen since the OTA. Yeah, Multiverses as it originally was way better than Multiverses when they re-released it. Because yeah, they launched the game, and then after a few months, they took it down, claiming that it was just a beta and that they were going to work on it. And then they re-released it, and it was significantly worse in all aspects. Because, yeah, when the game first launched, it was not touted to be a beta.
Hi, I'm Spider-Man.
Um... Double show Lao, and it's still not enough.
Victory.
Lol. Nice. Don't want any of them. All right. let's get some food. Yeah, give me a couple of minutes, guys. I'll be RB. All right. Have food. Tuck into some more games as well.
Hi, I'm Spider-Man. All right. A lot of cards.
I am the Sorcerer
Fuck off.
Supreme.
Oh, we still won.
Victory!
Lol. Thanks for the lurk, Laz. Oh. That's what I meant.
Infinity.
Oh boy. All right. A split on clear.
Mastery.
Okay. You have purple cosmic, I think. Cat chats with the raid. Come from the raid down under. Welcome on in, cat chats. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. How yous doing? How yous doing? How was DBD? Hang on, let me, I'm in the middle of eating, so let me take that off. Let me switch back here as well. Hey, thank you so much. Hey, Ghost, how you doing? A fun 8 hours of joyous death. Killer or survivor? Or both? I don't play it myself. Survivor all day, every day. I don't play it myself, but my youngest two boys both play it. My youngest is a stupidly good killer. In DVD, that is. Yeah, in DVD. Stupidly good. It's certainly a game, it is. Hey, thank you so much for the raid. I'm glad your stream went well. For those that don't know who I am, I'm Comics. I'm an Aussie variety streamer. I'm also a former Marvel Comics writer. I used to write official handbooks and indexes for Marvel back in the day. So I'm very much a walking Marvel encyclopedia. So much so that whenever I stream a Marvel game, we have a lore command in chat that you can use to get more information on characters and locations in the game. So, for example, you can do ! lore and clear right here to get information on Clear. If I've managed to research and write the profiles, because I research and write it all myself. And it is quite a time-consuming process. And also, I stream every day. So, yes, thank you so much again for raiding on in. Yeah, short anniversary day today, Ghost, but Marvel's Doc Savage is the big one for today. Marvel's version of Doc Savage, Man of Bronze. You have to lurk and run, though. Totally understand. Thank you so much again for the raid. Truly do appreciate the kind gesture. Oh, I'm going to get back to eating my food before it gets cold. And I don't like eating on cam, so I put up this little Jeff graphic. I want purple cosmic on clear. Because she's purple themed.
Order unlock.
Purple themed. And then that can be the flames of the Faulting. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, and that's the flames. Flames of the Faulting. Did I do lore for... I think I did. Flames of the Faulting. I did. Look at me. Look at me go. Look at me doing things. Yeah. Hmm.
Hi, I'm Spider-Man.
That's fine. Hmm. All right.
I am the Sorcerer Supreme.
This deck again. This deck again. That's crazy stuff.
Oh, snap.
Oh, we got back-to-back live songs? Fuck yes. Thank you, playlist. I win.
Victory.
Ooh. Oh, and I need to turn the music up. I had it turned down while we were doing the Marvel previews reactions. There we go. Win with Scorpion, brand new day. Nice. So we've got 4 more wins here, and we're going to do 14 more upgrades, lol. Finally. This'll be what to say. Catfish. App. Talking got us, baby. The world is talking got us, baby. Got us, baby. Again! What is going on, chat? All this talking got us, baby. Love this song. It's my favorite live track. Oh.
Victory.
Okay, so this is ridiculous. Upgrade a card 15 times for 150 credits. I'm just posting this on the creator Discord because I'm just going to be like a WTF. Yeah, that's crazy. So $50 credits. Um. Yeah, so even if you do the bare minimum of upgrading a card for 25 credits, do that 15 times, that's 375 credits you're spending to get 150. Yeah, at a minimum, you're spending 375 credits just to get 150. The math isn't mathing. Yeah. Yeah, so you're spending 375 credits at a minimum to get 150 credits. What the fuck? It's like spending $50 to get 20. You know what I mean? Like, imagine spending $375 to get 150. Yeah, whoever...
Afternoon, bub.
Hey, Goober. Whoever designed that mission, you need to go back to school and relearn mathematics. Oh, you're just a piece of shit, aren't you?
Escaped.
You're just a toxic cunt. Fuck you. Is Awesome Andy worth buying? I like him. Jesus Christ, Snap. It's the same old fucking bugs. Just time and time again, the same old bugs, month after month after month, and you do nothing about them. Why do we still have that bug in game?
Hi.
Like, you claim to be working on fixing bugs and stuff. Why have you not addressed that bug? Yeah, I like Awesome Andy. He works well in this deck.
escaped. Frame break.
Well, it all depends, like, on what other cards you've got. Like, to get, I mean. What other cards you're waiting on. It was a fucking joke. I don't want to.
Opponent snapped.
Only one you're waiting on is Galactus First Steps and Iron Patriot. I'd probably get Galactus First Steps before I get Awesome Andy. I suppose it depends on how much tokens you've got too. Like if you're swimming in tokens.
Hi, I'm Spider-Man.
Behold my mighty hand.
Cool. I still win.
Victory.
This guy's a friggin' net deck copy and paster. I built my own deck. I win. Feels good when you win with a deck that you made yourself. Doesn't feel so great when you win with a deck that you just copy and pasted from online somewhere. What's the difference between Awesome Andy and Karen Page? Karen can only hit, like, low-cost cards, I believe, if I remember rightly. Yeah, give one of your 1, 2, and 3 cost characters, right? So if you only have a 1 and a 2 on the board, she's only going to give them +2, right? And you'd skip the 3. But Andy can hit anyone. Yeah, he gives +2 as well. But it's at each other location, and it can be any power card. Doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be specifically 1, 2, or 3. And Andy costs 2, Karen costs 4. I mean, Andy costs 2, and then you play him, and then you can only activate him next turn, right? Because he's an activate, right? So you play him on 2, and then you can activate him on whatever turn you want. Karen, you play her, and she's on reveal. So yeah, so that's the difference. They both have their uses. I just prefer Andy because Andy can hit any. Like, he can hit my 0 cost, my 4 cost, my 5 cost, you know, like my 7 cost. Whereas Karen's a lot more specific, 1, 2, or 3. Andy pluses even if you drop him in the Cosmo lane? Yes, that's the other thing. Because Andy's activate.
Hi, I'm Spider-Man.
Fuck's sake.
Behold my mighty hand.
Oh, here we go.
Behold my mighty hand.
Now he finally hits her. I should have played Starhawk over here. I'm the first person you've seen use Starhawk. I love Starhawk. He's great. Like, for my TO virus decks and for that deck as well, because he's another potential proc on clear, you know. And he's cheap.
Your future is bleak.
Yeah, I'm glad I got a variant for him, but I'm not a big fan of this variant because Starhawk is not a happy character. So this is very bizarre card art to me. Very strange. There, because then next turn I can play Starhawk and proc clear. Yes, I use him in a TO virus deck. Yep. I'll show you the deck. I'll show you that deck after.
Hi, I'm Spider-Man.
Any Whispering Jack in the song list? One particular song. There's lots of John Farnham on this playlist. This is my liked songs playlist. There's 4,171 songs. Absolutely guaranteed there's a bunch of John Farnhams on there. Get over it. Get over it. Name since you have you proud. Oh, yeah. Killing the guy. That world doesn't owe you a thing. Get over it. Get over it. Get over it. Oof. Get over it. Oof. Minus 20. Get over it.
Victory.
Oh, and if it wasn't deep space, that would be like even more. Minus 20 on that cable. God damn. TO virus deck. This is my current TO virus deck, right? Quinjet, Spider-Man Brand New Day, Marta, TO Virus, Tarantula, Starhawk, Lizard, Venus, Mother Ascani, Strife, Wilson Fisk, Spectrum. Yeah, Starhawk works with Venus. Can also help with Tarantula, making sure that you've got the biggest card on the board. And then you can TO virus him once he's done his thing. Yeah, I made this. Yep, this is 100% comics. I love the Strife Spectrum combo. Love it. Especially, I mean, I've Mother Ascani the Strife. So like on 4, you Mother Ascani the Strife, and then on 5, you play like Strife and something else, and then on 6, you play the other Strife and something else. And then both the Strifes can proc the Spectrum. Starhawk also, because he's on reveal, Starhawk also helps with the Strife. Because you got to have played 3 on reveal cards, right? So yeah. Yeah, once Spider-Man's done both his swings, you can TO virus him, you know. That's what I like about TO virus is like normally when you play an on reveal and it does its thing, that's it. Right? It's done its thing. You think I cooked something here? Thank you, dude. It's one of my favorite decks. But yeah, like normally once you play an on reveal, it does its thing, that's it. TO virus gives it a second lease of life. Right? Turns it into an ongoing with increasing power based on the number of TO viruses you've played. You know. I've got a few different versions of that. I had this one. This is running Monstro instead of Tarantula. But I actually really like Tarantula in this deck as well. And then yeah, on the last turn, you can even like TO virus the Tarantula, you know. And then Spectrum buffs all of your ongoings. TO virus turns cards into ongoings, right? So Spectrum will buff all your ongoings, and then Venus will give them an extra one as well. Yeah, I really like this. Is one of my favorite decks that I've made. Yeah, and I think I've also got Techno Organic Zombie Dragons. I made this one too. Yeah, it's a zombie TO virus Shell Owl deck. So big fan of this one as well. We also have Monkey Virus. Using Nicholas Scratch. Right? After you play a skill, +1 power. Guess what's a skill? This. Guess what else gives you skills? Kate Bishop. Guess what else gives you skills? Merlin. And then, yeah, you got Moon Girl to copy your entire hand, and then Hit Monkey for a big final term dump. But yeah, I like that one, and yeah, like I said, I like this one too. Like I made this as well, and I'm really enjoying this one at the moment.
Epic.
Goliath boosters.
Yeah!
Good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's been fun. Like I said, it's always fun when you make a deck and it actually works. Yeah, if you want my deck lists, yeah, get my deck lists there. Oh, really? I lost Mother Ascani. He lost Jeff. Oh, fuck. We lost Marvel Boy. Are you... What? What are these locations? No. Oh, I got my mystery border drop. Na 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 na. Yo, King with the raid. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
I'm Spider-Man.
How y'all doing? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Doing great. That's great. What were you playing? You were playing Snap? Hell yeah. Oh, I watched your intro. King. The fact that the characters were talking in the background behind the song was a little off-putting, I'm just going to say, but overall I thought it was good. I gave it an upvote. I gave it a thumbs up. It's pretty fucking cool that you're making your own friggin' animated shorts. Ah, that's fixed for the full 3 minute. Nice. Good, 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 good. Yeah, it was a little hard to focus on the song with all the talking in the background. Yeah, no, hey, thank you for sharing. Feel free to drop the link in chat again if you want, man. King here is doing his own series of animated shorts on YouTube, chat. Just another of this man's many incredible talents. Ah, this says it's a bot.
Oh, snap.
Untapped is telling me this is a bot, so we're going to believe Untapped. I should have played... I'm an idiot. I should have played clear... Wasn't thinking. Wasn't thinking.
I'm Spider-Man.
Um. Wait. Yeah, there it is, folks. Go watch it. Go check that out. Nice.
Victory.
Yeah, I still can't get over this mission. Upgrade a card 15 times to get 150 credits. Like I said, we did the math. At a bare minimum, you're spending 375 credits to get 150 credits. Yes, Tears for Fears. Ooh, Orange Cosmic. Acting on your best behavior. Go back on Mother Nature. The world. Still holds up to that. Still a brilliant song. This was 1985. Like I've said it multiple times on stream. 80s was the best generation for music. The best decade for music.
Hi, I'm Spider-Man.
Ever last forever. Welcome back. Yeah, the 80s was the best decade for music. Undoubtable. Wants to rule the world.
It's clobbering time!
I think we had a time machine. Yeah. Cable in an Evo deck? Oh, this is going to be gross.
Snap!
It's going to be gross. Oof. Oof. That was disgusting. And imagine if I hadn't moved Spider-Man there and I had 4. Oh, that would have been gross. That card is getting nerfed. Scorpion Brand New Day is getting nerfed. It's too strong. But yeah, we don't need a time machine, Zeros, because we have, like, Spotify. So yes, on right location if it's even. So yep, so we can empower her next turn. Might make infinite this season. I might do. We're cruising pretty nicely. Oof.
Enough said, bub.
Your cat is crawling on the ductwork downstairs, lol.
Enough said, bub.
Power must be controlled.
Yep, off you go.
Victory.
Off you fuck. Yes, Nirvana cover. Tori Amos. Someone replied on the Discord, if you spend $10 at the grocery store and then get $5 in-store credit, you also get the $10 of groceries. It's like, come on, dude.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir. Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir. Escaped.
Yes, Tone Loke. It'll be 2 15-second. Oh, wait. Just scheduled the upload of the full 328 theme song for noon on the 29th. Show debuts August 5th. Nice. It'll be 2 15-second animated segments per episode. Nice. Nice quick watch and a laugh. Wonder whatever happened to Tone Loc. Oh, no, wait. This is Weird Al, not Tone Loc. This is Weird Al covering Tone Loc. But yeah, whatever did happen to Tone Loc? Um... Um...
Hi, I'm Spider-Man.
Behold my mighty hand.
Hmm. That's annoying. Hey, DeCarlo.
Hi, I'm Spider-Man.
That's really annoying. Um, lol. Interesting. I don't think it's going to be enough. Nope. Only just. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Starhawk. Starhawk won me that game. Yeah, I'm surprised there's not more people playing him because he literally just won me that game. All right, I gotta pee. Yeah, be. All right. Um, 97. Holy fuck. We'll skip turn 1. We can play Jeff, then we can play Clea Lockheed. On 3. Kel with the 17 months. Thank you, Kel. Appreciate you, my dude. Um... Oh my god, it's a Mobius. Lol.
Victory. Legendary.
Lol.
Hi, I'm Spider-Man.
Opponent snapped.
Yeah, we don't have Clea, so we leave.
Escaped.
Hi, I'm Spider-Man.
Victory!
I buy a bat truck.
Escaped!
Yeah, that's an easy retreat.
I'm Spider-Man.
Um, fuck. Lol. Lol.
Victory.
Is that on the web shop, I wonder? I don't think those vibranium deals are on the web shop. I mean, working anyway. I just need more fucking credits. Oh, there's a $307 bundle on the web shop. There's a couple of interesting they're doing bundles on the web shop to tie in with X-Men 97. Hey, Naki. There's a bundle that's got Havoc and Strong Guy in it. There's another bundle that's got Polaris and Wolfsbane, all the X-Factor characters. And actually, they're $15 as well, which is not bad. Oh, I'm tempted to get that Havoc one. But it comes with the strong guy variant, which is like, Got to 25 and Snap last night. Spent 5 hours playing Hearthstone. Lol. Nice. Yeah, like on the web shop, guys, there's a couple of bundles. There's one with Havoc and Strong Guy, and the other with Polaris and Wolfsbane. The Strong Guy one's got that stupid dating profile variant, though, which ruins it for me. The Polaris one, that's a sick Polaris variant. You know what? Fuck it. I'm getting that Polaris Wolfsbane one. That Ink Pop Wolfsbane is fucking awesome. Nice. Currently leveling your DK Noir because you have 125% bonus XP. Holy shit. All right, let me restart the game real quick. Oh no, wait. The web shop rewards come straight into the game now.
Yeah!
Yeah, there's the Polaris variant. Such a sick Wolfbane variant. I love it.
Mastery! Mastery!
There you go. Yeah, you don't have to restart the game now to get web shop rewards anymore. One-time walking dungeon and a delve per level. Delves take too long.
Order unlock!
Nice. Oh, I got bad hit Wolfbane though. Where's the furry border? I need a furry one. Oh yeah, I got the Creative House Pocket one as well. It's really... Haven't seen anyone play Wolfsbane in forever. Right.
Infinity!
Depends on the delves. Some are longer than others. Yeah, but still, even the shorter ones are still too long. In holding the one-time quest, till you have them all. Chuck a war mode, then hand them in. Yep. Get a nice XP boost then. Read. What do we reckon about the gold fire, chat? Or do we, or red matte? Gold metallic? Red neon? I don't mind the gold metallic, actually. Use one of my 18 fucking copper metallics. Or my 14 purple neons. Or my 22 rainbow refractions. Don't mind the red matte, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna go red matte.
Order unlock.
Fridge. Yeah. I actually prefer the base. I don't like Happy Starhawk. It just looks weird. Happy Starhawk looks weird. I want Purple Crackle. I really want Purple Crackle. Purple Crackle, come on. That's not Purple Crackle. Oh, Neon Trails. Ew. I'm actually going to spend 100 gold to reroll Neon Trails because Neon Trails is gross. Red Crackle. We keep.
Mastery.
Alright, I'm going to save the rest for Scorpion. I can split Scorpion.
Yeah!
Got 3 levels last week when you leveled the Priest. Yeah, I'm just... I don't know. I should jump back on my... because I'm still... I was leveling a... Harandar Priest. And I got her to 50 and I got the Heritage Armor. And I'm just wondering, is there any like once I've got the heritage armor, I don't really need to worry about manually leveling the rest. I can just use a fucking level boost. I think. Yeah, once you've unlocked your heritage armor, you won't miss out on any other leveling rewards. Wait, modern updates allow booster characters to earn heritage sets. Ah. So you don't even have to manually level anymore.
I'm Spider-Man.
Yeah, then you go from 80 to 90, yeah.
You won't need this anymore.
Burnt to the core, but not broken. Yeah, you go talk to a vendor and get the armor, yeah. Boom!
Victory.
Hi, I'm Spider-Man.
escaped.
We'll play a few more and then I'll probably wrap it up for tonight. Some more of this tomorrow. Fuck.
Snap.
Hopefully the card that Malik has pulled has fucked his play button up. Lol.
Victory.
Scorpion just chilling in my deck. Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. You hate people? Oh yeah. I'm right there with you. Just in a group doing the Elite World Quest in Southern Eversong. You have 2 cultists to kill and 10% of the bar to fill. And they leave. Oh yeah. Yeah, because they finished what they were doing. Fuck anyone else.
I apocalypse.
Hi, I'm Spider-Man.
What server you on, Naki? Because I'm surprised we haven't grouped up yet, mate. If we can. Also, Alliance or Horde. Or both. Because I play both.
Escaped.
And I've probably asked you this before, but I have a terrible memory. You know this. Kazgaroth? Is that an Oceanic realm? Oceanic server, I mean? Because I'm on Sawfang for Alliance and Frostmourne for Horde. Okay, well then we should be able to group up. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't grouped up yet. Ooh. Now all I need is clear. Get a Rogue and Chamois on Sawfang. Nice. Rogue's 90, Chamois next on the list to level after the DK. Nice. I have a bunch of tunes at 80, and I just need to get them to 90.
Escaped.
All right, we're gonna do one more. You've added me on Battle.net, right? So you'll see me when I log on. If I log, I haven't logged on into WoW in like 3 weeks. Too much other stuff to do. All right, we'll do this one, and then we'll go raid someone else doing the snap. And then we'll be back tomorrow to do this all again.
Hi, I'm Spider-Man.
Hi, I'm Spider-Man. I do lore for that. I did. You clean out, deleted pretty much everyone, what your raid leader and GM? Well, add me back. Comixfan hashtag 6222. You got silence for 6 days on Overwatch for calling out garbage tanks in comp. Lol. Yeah, that's why I avoid chat now. My last silence was a month, dude. Well, actually, it wasn't even a silence. It was a fucking suspension. Yeah, I just avoid chat now. Just gets you into fucking strife. No, I'll leave it. Second in 2 years. Yeah. All right. We are going to wrap it up here for tonight, chat. Hey, I appreciate everyone hanging out tonight. Thank you again to Cat Chats and King for the raids. Appreciate you folks. Folks on YouTube, thank you for hanging out today. Appreciate you guys. Folks on Twitch, thank you guys as well. And if you wouldn't mind sticking around on Twitch, we'll go raid someone else doing the snap. Have a look and see who is in the categories. Hey, Jesus, not many. Guess we go raid Jeet. Jeet raided us. All right, gang. Have a great rest of your day. And hopefully we catch you tomorrow. Cheers all. See yous.